Okay, so this vlog is going to be about where I place my CGM. If you don't know, I've had diabetes. Well, I found out officially in 2019. That's when I officially found out I had diabetes. However, this year, 2025, is when I actually started using a CGM for the first time. And but today I want to talk to you about where I'm placing my CGM and why I'm placing it there. All right, so currently I am in not a remote island, but an island where there aren't many tourists right now in Thailand, right? Now I placed my CGM in this particular place because I know I love to travel. So I wanted to put it in a place where it's discreet, but it can still track and I can still hide it. And nobody needs to know that I am using a CGM, because I also did not want people to be like, oh, what's that? What are you wearing? And like, I didn't want to have to explain over and over, or I didn't want to have people asking me questions, random people I don't know asking me. I want to be answering the same thing over and over. So I was like, you know what? I know most people place it here on their tricep. A lot of people place it on their stomach area. But I was watching a video and someone talked about CGMs just before I received my CGM, and I saw a lot of people talking about different places that they would place it, and this particular person placed it just at their hip area but at the higher side of their butt. So I'm going to show you guys. Calm down. I'm not trying to flash you, so calm down. I am going to show you where I've placed mine so that you can see that it can be hidden, and you can maybe give me an idea of some other places that you place it where it's still hidden. So even when you travel a lot, or even if you travel, no one needs to know that you're wearing a CGM. They don't need to know that you have diabetes or anything. So if you ever feel like you don't want to wear a CGM, because it took me a minute to figure out, okay, I want to wear this, but there might be people at work who's going to ask me, because where I live, it's in China. For those who don't know, I do live in China, and where I live, it's hot. It's blazing hot, like probably 8 to 9 months out of the year, and you're gonna wear sleeveless clothing, right, to work. And if I wore a CGM on the back of my tricep or anywhere here, then that means my coworkers are going to know, my bosses will know. Not that I have a problem with that. It's just that I don't want to have to answer those questions all the time. My students, because I'm a teacher in China, my students will be asking the same questions all the time. They don't need to know every little thing about me, you know what I'm saying? So I hope this helps you with any fears that you might have with wearing a CGM, or just hiding it, or just keeping it private to yourself, because it's your business, it's your stuff that you may not want to share with everyone. And I hope this helps you a little bit. I'm going to show you now. It is right here. So I place my CGM right here at the hip area, so that when I'm wearing a bathing suit, it can easily hide. No one needs to know. Even if I'm wearing a bikini where it might be a little bit, a bikini bottom, or if I'm wearing a full bathing suit, of course, a full bathing suit will cover it. But my point is that if I want to sunbathe, suntan, nobody needs to know that I'm wearing a CGM. Nobody needs to know what I'm wearing. So as you can see, I have on a bikini right now, and you can't tell. There's no idea. You have to be really like zoned in to be able to figure out that there's a little tiny hump on the bathing suit to see that there is a CGM being worn. So if you are interested in hearing more about my CGM journey and what I'm doing while I travel, so how I handle diabetes when I travel, how I handle diabetes, or choosing the right foods when I'm in China, I want you to hit that like button and of course subscribe. See you guys soon in the next one.